What's up, everybody? It's Soren Baker here on Unique Access Entertainment. As always, please hit that subscribe button. It's right down there and it's free. That enables us to keep coming to y'all as often as possible with as many interviews as possible. So please hit that subscribe button, like our content, share, talk about it, be about it, each one, teach one. We appreciate your support in getting us this far. And if you haven't already, please join our membership, also right down there, right next to the subscribe button. Now, today, we have the honor and the privilege of joining two icons of the game from the Chi-Town, Never and DaWreck. Thanks for coming through.
What's up? What's up?
Man, what's up?
Supreme.
Yeah, man, it's good to have y'all here, man. You guys got the brand new album, Operation Decimation.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Quite the title there. So how and why did you guys decide to name your guys' project that?
Well, I mean, pretty much Operation Decimation. I mean, we coming to, lyrically, we coming to smash, we coming to destroy. So, it's kill everything season when it come to me and DaWreck on this Operation Decimation. You feel me?
Yeah, we ain't holding back. We're trying to just go as hard as we can.
Yeah, it's go hard season.
Most of the songs are lyrical songs on that. So we basically killing the microphone,
I'd say that's an understatement. It's an excellent album. I'm very excited for everybody else to hear it. So make sure now that it's out to stream it, download it, buy it, however y'all consume your music, do it to support, one, because we need to support artists, but two, because it's great. So that being said, is the entire album produced by Excellence?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how and why did you guys decide to go that route? Go with him and then have him do the whole thing?
Okay. Well, I'll go with this.
Yeah.
X, that's like one of my close friends, and he a producer in Chicago that's like doing big things, but his name ain't really as big as it should be. He did the
Kanye joint.
yeah, and he won a Grammy for that.
But yeah, he's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, you know what I
He is a
mean?
big
And
deal.
he done a lot of other platinum songs. He did Getting Some for Shauna, and he did stuff for Ludacris, and he did a lot of stuff, but he really not getting the credit he should get. So I did an album with him called Project X, where he did all the productions. And me and Never did a song called Back on a Mission that he produced.
Yeah.
And he loved it so much, he pulled me to the side. He said, "You and Never got to do a project right now. I'll produce the whole thing, And this was right when he won the Grammy. So it's like, I'll be stupid to say, okay, we're not, you know what I'm saying? So he said he had an idea for a sound for it, you know what I'm saying? And he just supplied us with the heat.
Yeah, that's called Ride the Wave.
Yeah.
He definitely brought it too. A lot of the joints. When he first started bringing them to us, like it was like high intense tracks. Like a lot of the tracks, it made us come like rapid fire, like verses. So we
definitely had us rapping fast.
Yeah, he had us in that level where we was all the raps was like rapid, fast raps. So
I noticed that there's a lot of very high intensity rapping on Operation Decimation, and going through a few of the songs, because there's so many that I really think are great. With Game, for instance, talking about coming in the game to get it, and both of y'all are saying this type of stuff. So taking it back to the Triple Darkness era, the Crucial Conflict era, before that, all that, what do you remember about each one of your mindsets of what your goals were getting into the game and where you think you stand now?
I mean, I know like when we, like in the 90s, like when we came out, like, the whole game was different. Like a lot of stuff was analog, it wasn't digital. So, I mean, a lot of things were different. So, I mean, like now you got the streaming and you got a whole bunch of different ways to approach it. So we definitely going to attack that way too, as well as the old techniques as well, approaching it. But we evolving in the game. So the old is the old, and now we finna give them with some new, mixed with a little bit of the old way of doing things. But we're gonna hit them with some high intense stuff.
I kind of think my mindset back in the day was a lot more relaxed and didn't really, care about the business part of it. I was more just trying to do music and since kids, we always had success doing, performing and things like that. So I knew it was like, it was a matter of time before we did something professional. So I wasn't worried about that part of it. I wasn't worried about, being a record label or trying to figure out how to get the music out there. None of that. Now my mindset is more on, oh, we the record label. We got to get this music to the people that want to hear it. All the things I wish I was thinking about back then, you know what I'm saying? But I guess it just took a while to get that mindset. But that's the mindset we're in now. Back then, it was like just fun.
Yeah, like
whatever.
I mean, you can be independent now. So like,
right.
Ain't no record company type of mindset. And a lot of people, they trying to come out there and do it on their own. All the groundwork, all the footwork. But yeah, like you say, back then I wasn't thinking about, the business part of it. I was just excited about the talent part, and just getting out there and being known, exposed.
It took a lot of trial and error because we sat back and let, other people handle a lot of stuff for us in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then when we started seeing it wasn't going the way we thought it was going to be, it wasn't like on TV, you know what I'm saying? It was like, hold on, we got to see what's going on.
You got to get out to the
And then we started taking control of things a little bit more and getting in the streets and figuring out how to promote ourselves more,
Yeah. I mean, sadly, as we all three know, it's the music business with equal emphasis. You got to have the music and the business.
Yeah.
And speaking of the music on Game, one of the things I loved is how you guys in Excellence had or Excel had the beat play at the end, because you really get to hear the congas and the bass line. Yeah. And that bass line is one of my favorites on the album. So as an artist, how do you guys decide, or how did he decide, or all three of you decide when to, because you do that a couple times on Operation Decimation where you let the beat ride at the end, which I miss. I love hearing that. So why y'all do that?
I'm a producer too, so I have a lot of input on the production part of it. Like if XL send me a beat, I'll tell them we need to do this or we need to do that, or I'll just take it and do it myself.
Right.
I'll record us and all that stuff, and Soundmaster T does the mixing. But XL, he comes with the beat, and the beat might just be a loop, for one verse. And I just have to take it and
chop it up, cut it up, paste it up. Yeah.
So
for real.
So it's a process of all us doing stuff. Some of the things Soundmaster T might be like, hey, y'all need to put some drops right here. Do this.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
It's better than one,
Yeah.
And Soundmaster T is from Dance Too Much Booty in Your Pants.
Yeah, just roped out.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Soundmaster.
Yep. Another Chicago legend.
Yeah. Speaking of Chicago legends, on Operation Decimation, you also have Twista on Pump Up.
Oh, and, yeah.
So much to talk about on that song. For one, how did it work with getting the Eric B and Rakim? I know you got Soul Sample on there. Did you guys tell Excel you wanted that, or did he come to you with that? Like, how did that work?
Yeah, that's an X move.
Yeah, he came with it and he told us, he's like, hey, this one right here, pay attention, because that's Rakim on there, and I love this route.
Yeah.
So y'all just need to
shout out Rakim too.
So I was like, okay, cool. And it's been like, I like doing songs that remind me of back in the day. That song remind me of back in the day, especially how we got the hook with just the sample playing, and then that was one of my favorite beats. And Twista heard it and he was like, oh, I want to be on this one right here. That's my favorite rapper, Rakim.
Rakim.
So I want to be on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Never, I think you got that Bill Duke reference on there. What made you want to drop that?
Oh, I say that.
Oh, that was you, DaWreck? My bad.
Yeah.
The Bill Duke reference. What made you want to drop that in there?
Because I got a song with Twista, and I say, you got me fucked up. And Bill Duke, what was it, Minister Society?
Minister Society, yep.
They said, you done fucked up, don't you? So I wanted to say, you done fucked up, because I was rhyming with pumped up and all that, but I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna slap the Bill Duke right there. And then, they'll know what I'm saying if they know who he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh no, I definitely caught it. Yeah, because I actually did a commercial with Bill. Everybody could check it there, where we recreated that scene for our books. Because I had a book, History of Gangster Rap, and he had a
Yeah.
book, so we did that. But
Oh,
as far as Twista, because he always or often I should say drops people's names in his verses of who he's rapping with.
Yeah.
So when he did that triple conflict or the crucial darkness, when you guys
boy,
heard that, what was y'all's
I
reaction?
was so
I threw my phone across the room.
I was shocked when I heard that
Yeah,
for the first time. I was like, oh my God. He went in on this one. Yeah, the references he threw out there, the way he was connecting it, smash.
Even had this shout out to Cole Hard in there too. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, definitely.
Cole Hard, Kilo, Shake Bag from Drum Award.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he so many names in that. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. So were you guys there when he was recording?
No, but I was there as he was conceptualizing it. He was basically telling me, I'm gonna say this, and then
I think he was like,
I'm like, ooh,
on his way out of the country or something.
Yeah,
like he was on his way out of the country or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, as soon as I get back, I'm gonna drop it and send it to you.
Yeah,
you know.
Shout out.
Unfortunately, a lot of people nowadays don't get to be in the studio at the same time doing songs together like the good old days. But
right,
you know,
yeah. Plus, I love the fact because I love 3 Times Dope and how he referred to y'all as the new 3 Times Dope. I thought that was incredible too.
That's the secret. That's the secret project we working on.
Yeah.
Oh, the 3 of y'all?
Yeah, me, Twista,
3 Times Dope.
3 Times Dope.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's gonna be some fast ass rapping and shit, you know.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
We gonna kill on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody doing nowadays. The collaboration projects is like what everybody jumping on right now. So why not us do some?
I think that'll be a great one.
Yeah.
Yes. And shout out to 3 Times Dope, Chuck Nice. There you go. Of course.
Shout out 3 Times
E.S.T, DJ Woody Wood.
Yeah.
And speaking of collaborations, also on Operation Decimation, you got No Wait with Buck from Psychodrama. And that there's so many great beats that Excellence, aka Excel, did, but that beat, the No Wait beat, is phenomenal. So for y'all, I wanted you guys to both break down, like when you were hearing that, did you hear it in that form, or did he build on it as you were writing and doing it? Like, how did that even happen?
I don't know. Like, actually, I heard the beat, and then we went to another beat. We started working on some other stuff. I heard that beat once, and then he came back to me. He was like, Buck, Buck wrote a verse to it.
Yeah.
He was like, Buck wrote a verse to it. I'm like, I need to hear it, you know.
And I was like, you probably should listen to Buck verse because Buck be it's gonna mess your head up. So, sometimes you have to do your verse and then that Buck, you know, and then listen to Buck, because
it was actually like kind of later on in it that the whole song kind of like came to be. Like it just took shape. Like
I heard Buck verse and I was stuck. I was like, when am I gonna say this? What could I say now? You know?
He has a habit of doing that. Yes.
Yeah. I ain't write on it the first time. It was the second time I wrote on it.
Yeah, okay. I had to get it all the way out of my mind and come back with a clear mind. Say, okay, I'm just gonna start like this.
Yeah, that joint awesome right there.
Because the beat can go so many different ways. You know, XL got that kind of production where it's fast and slow and, you know, all kind of stuff going on.
And that one is definitely one of the darker ones too on the whole album. So how do you guys find when the beat is a little darker or more sinister? How do you guys find your writing style changes?
I think that kind of like varies. I mean, sometimes it just come with the time, whatever you feeling at the time. You know, I might run through like 10 beats and come back to that same beat like an hour later and then write to it, you know. But I think on that one I wrote lines and then I came back a day later and wrote more lines until it was a whole verse.
So lyrically, I can get really dark sometimes, and the dark beats just take me there, and I get to saying the craziest things I could think of. And that's kind of, you know, how I feel at that moment. It's like, now I'm a villain, you know what I'm saying? On this song, I'm a villain, so I'm finna come the most sinister I can.
Super sinister,
you know.
God.
Oh, that's where you say you're the rap villain on that song too.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that one,
that's Mr. Triple Dogness.
Right.
Triple Dog.
Right.
Yeah.
no doubt about it. And with that being said too, talking about No Mask on, the last moment, seeing the killer's face and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
Oh,
It just come from a love of horror movies and things like that. You know, me and Buck, Buck from Psychodrama, that's one of my best friends. We used to always talk about this crazy stuff, these, just scary movie type things, Jason and all that type of stuff. So it always was a type of rap style for us to go into that mode with the killers and the horror stuff, things like that, and trying to be graphic as we can with it, you know what I mean? To try to give them a picture of a scary film.
Hey, they never seen that made me like, the lines they be coming up with, I be like, oh, okay. Now let me go back to the board a little bit, because they be coming with some other sinister stuff.
Yeah. So even like in the beginning of things, we always hit that side, even though things was different back then for us, like Magic and Chop Up That Paper and stones like that, we still had those on the side.
And I want you to listen real close to me. I'm going to ask you some real simple questions, and I want some real simple answers. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
You said that you couldn't have possibly been at the crime scene at 11:15 because you were in the bookstore buying my audio book and my hardcover book at 11:15 when the crime scene occurred in Soren's book.
The History of Gangster Rap.
So you couldn't have been at the crime scene because you were buying the books.
Right. At 11:15, I was at the bookstore at 11:15, and when I bought the books and accidentally left them at the store.
So at 11:15, you couldn't have been at the crime scene because you were buying books, right?
At 11:15, when I was leaving, it was some people coming in, and I forgot to grab.
But you don't remember who
what they look like.
What they look like or nothing, right?
No.
So, at 12:15, you were in the bookstore buying my audio book and hardcover book and Soren's book at 12:15. So you couldn't have been at the scene because you were buying the books, right?
Yeah, at 12, exactly, at 12:15 exactly, I was at the bookstore.
Now you see. You know you done fucked up.
Which you mean?
First you said you were at the bookstore at 11:15, and then you said it was 12:15. You know you done fucked up, man.
He fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up.
You fucked up.
Man, you confusing me, man.
So, you get my book, my audio book, 40 years in Soren's book, History of Gangster Rap, and if you don't, you know you done fucked up, right?
Man, the more those cops ask me questions, the more I wish I bought them motherfucking books.